So I'm back. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, and I'm sorry. I haven't uploaded in a while, I just realized. But I'm sorry, you know, school just started. I had stuff to do with that. And, you know, there was just some personal stuff going on. But I'm back. And it's the part two that I mentioned before. This episode, we're gonna be talking about the episode Knock Knock Knocking on Hooty's Door. Because at this point, Hooty has become like one of the best characters. And you'll see why as I go on. Now, spoilers first, like big spoiler warning. For anybody who hasn't seen the episode, I'll put a spoiler, big spoiler here in the edit. Editing done, make sure to take care of that. And so big spoiler. During the episode, the ship that everybody has been wanting to see. If you're an Owl House fan, you know the one. Lumity has officially become canon, so that's why I said big spoiler. Okay, so the episode, first off, Ida gets a new form. That's one of the main things we need to talk about. Ida gets a new form, King gets a new superpower, and Lumity is canon. So there's three main topics. So the episode starts off with Hooty, of all people, narrating the episode. So we get a kind of a Hooty-centered episode, but not really. But, you know, he's kind of narrating, so I'd say it's a Hooty-centered episode. So we get him narrating about, you know, the day they've had, because, you know, there's never a dull moment in the Owl House. And, you know, he's talking about how he basically helped them with their, you know, problems. All right, so first up, we got the main adorable, you know, King himself. Hooty helped him because King was having problems with, I guess you could call it demon puberty. I don't know. He was having problems with demon puberty, and, you know, he had to find out, you know, what was going on with him. So Hooty used the logic, well, since I'm the only other demon in the house, I figured, you know, I might as well help you. Shenanigans ensue. King gets mad, and then he discovers he has a new power where he can basically scream at the top of his lungs and create sound waves of like energy. Hooty, thinking that he made the situation worse, leaves and then goes on to help Ida. Now, Ida has been having problems with her owl beast form. Also, her and Rain, the person I talked about in part one, if you haven't seen that, go check that out. But her and Rain have, you know, Rain got caught by the Emperor, and Ida's trying to figure out what the Emperor's next move is. But since she's been up all night, she's very tired, and Hooty thinks, maybe I should just put her back to sleep. He does that, and it doesn't go well. Well, I mean, yeah, it doesn't go well. So Ida meets her owl beast that's like inside of her, and they fight. It's like a big fight, but then at the end, Ida discovers maybe the owl beast isn't so bad after all, and the owl beast discovers, hey, maybe this human I shouldn't terrorize, at least not now. So they form like a Dragon Ball Z form, fusion ha type form, and she becomes a harpy lady. I'll put up a picture right here. So she becomes a harpy lady, And Hooty thinks he made it worse. So he runs off crying. Ida tries to stop him, but she can't. And then the last thing that we're gonna talk about is Luce. Now, Luce and Amity, Luce, at this point, everyone knows, has a huge crush on Amity, and she, she wants to ask her out in this episode on a date. And so Hooty, being the wingman that he is, you see what I did there? No, okay. Being the wingman that he is, he tries to help Luce, build up the confidence and ask Amity out on a date. So he brings them down into the basement, but not before swallowing Amity and spitting her out. I know that sounds graphic, but trust me, it's not as bad as you think. So he does that, and they go in the tunnel of love, and it's just super awkward. Luce is feeling like, oh no, she's gonna think I'm weird. But Amity is enjoying it until after Luce says, oh, by the way, this wasn't me, this was all Hooty. And Amity, upset, she thinks, oh, right, us dating, that would be crazy, that would be stupid. And so Hooty he's just destroyed, because at this point he seems like he can't help anybody. But so he tries to remove himself from the house, because with his logic, he's like, well, since I'm the problem, I'll just remove myself from the premises. So he tries to remove himself from the house and ultimately destroying the house in the process. But it takes the gang, all of them, Luce, King, and Ida, to tell him, hey, you didn't actually mess it up, you actually fixed it in your own weird way. And Hooty, he doesn't believe it at first. But then, Luce and Amity, the magic moment comes. Luce asks Amity out on a date, but not before Amity interrupts and asks her herself. But Luce was like, oh, I was gonna ask you. So no, Amity was like, no, you can do it. And then Luce asks her on a date, and so she's like, yes, and they both say yes, and it's amazing, and it's adorable, and it's awesome. I highly recommend you watch it just for that moment alone. But wouldn't you believe it, Hooty, the bird to himself, actually did it. He actually did it. And so he calms down, realizing he's actually made things better. And, things kind of go back to the way they were. Except, that's a big except when he goes to check the mail, this tall, kind of burly looking demon comes. Now, this could be King's dad. It might be King's dad, but we don't know yet. But I'm assuming it's King's dad. And he's like, could you please give this to King Clawthorn? And at first things are looking nice. He might get the letter, and then a bug comes on the envelope, and Hooty eats the envelope. I was rooting for you, Hooty. We were all rooting for you. You messed it all up. But other than that, Hooty was a GOAT this episode. Other than the end, he pretty much helped everyone's problems. It's crazy how the first episode, I thought he was annoying and I wasn't gonna like him. Now by this episode, he's one of my favorite characters. So that's what happened in the episode. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will try to upload more consistently. I will try, but I got school and all that other stuff I gotta do. But I'll try to upload more consistently for you guys. And until next video, peace. Also watch the episode.